Do you love old cars and trucks? Join us on Bring 'em Back to Life, where we search the salvage yards and backyards of America to find that gold mine of a parts car or that restorable gem in the rough. Come with us down memory lane as we elevate the status of our salvage yards to outdoor museums of automotive history.
Well, Renee and I are in Somerville, Texas, on our way back toward Houston from Belton, visiting a Little Valley Auto Ranch. And we found someone here in Somerville yesterday who has a similar operation, buying and selling antique and classic cars, and he's invited us to come back and show what he does here in Somerville. We'll be back in a few minutes. Stop in the shade.
No, it's gonna back up. This'll work.
So, all right, Jim, go ahead.
Hello, how you doing? My name's Jim Hummel, Somerville, Texas. I guess you say I love for old cars. Been doing them since I was 14, buying and selling old cars. We did Mustangs in the 90s, a lot of national show cars. Cars you put on white gloves, you didn't drive, you pushed around. Now I want to do them where they look old, drive new. I call them like the custom street rods or whatever. And where do you want to go from here?
You've got some nice photos that you have of some of those early jobs that you did, the white glove Mustangs, you call
You
them.
want to put these in there? I mean, I don't know what you're. What do you want? What you're,
There's no glare in here, so we might be able to
I don't
see
know. We had glare.
Okay, that's a 68 right
68
there, right?
Shelby GT 500.
Okay. this
Won
is
five best of shows with that car.
Okay.
Richard Petty there, we did a TV deal with him in the 90s. He didn't want to talk, and we happened to chew the same brand of Applejack chewing tobacco, which is pretty rare.
Okay.
There's a Boss 9. We did every nut and bolt in the cars.
Oh yeah, I recognize that Ford Blue. Yeah.
And now we're just buying and selling old cars. We do a lot of project cars. We do cars from that sit on the ground with no rims and no tires on the hubs. We sell them to up to, I don't know, 20, 30, 40,000 dollar cars, just depends.
Okay, so you are a one-man working shop today.
Well, 1.5. I have Bob do the internet. It's a big half.
Well, when I introduced myself yesterday, you had no knowledge of who I was, but I gave you my card and I said, check out YouTube, you'll see what I do. And of course, when you called me back this morning, you said, okay, Bob checked you out, you can stop and visit.
Number one thing in my book, you're a Christian person. That means a lot to me. I mean, I don't want to get into politics or whatever, but I do say that, and I don't care what people think.
Okay.
You know, I'm a believer, and I'm proud of it.
Okay, well thank you very much, Jim. And now you're going to show us some of the projects and some of the cars that you have that you will sell now. Right.
This is a 57 Buick split back window.
Oh, yes.
Which is pretty unique in these cars.
And it's a four-door hardtop.
Four-door hardtop Buick Special, yeah. Runs and drives good. It's one that needs paint. The interior's been done. It's not totally assembled. We'll let people, some like to do it themselves.
Right. They personalize it.
Yeah. Just an original old car. Runs and drives good.
Wow. Yep. Yep. So this one is sitting right out here near the road, Jim. So do you have a price on this car right now?
Yeah, this car is 10.5.
10.5.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Today.
Today, that's right. Well, you know, it's got nice stainless and stuff. It's like
it's
really clean.
Not many of them have the year right on the
57, that's right.
Yeah.
That's like a 56 Cadillac, has it right in the dash.
Yeah. Yeah. They just got a 39 Chevy.
Is that an old Vesper motor scooter?
That's a Cushman right there.
A Cushman, huh?
Yeah, Lincoln, Nebraska. It's got Cushman motor works
okay.
right there, Lincoln,
Now
Nebraska.
I can see it. Yeah, right.
It's called the Road King, believe it or not. I don't know if they copied Harley or if Harley later copied them.
Oh, yeah.
I believe probably around the 1960 model, late 50s, early 60s.
Right.
Something that needs to be restored.
Obviously.
And I had sponsors for TV show and stuff. It's just that it wasn't the right time or whatever. But anyhow, 1930 Model A. Original metal car. We have the glass in the frame. It's just something that needs to be restored. Probably end up being a rod, but it's up to the owner.
Right, right. Yeah,
Cars that are getting harder to find.
absolutely. 1930. I always told my dad, if you want to buy and restore or drive an antique car, I said buy the car you love, and he loved the 30A, 30A car with the convertible top and the rumble seat.
Yeah.
And I said, if you buy one of those and you drive it, or you buy a 57 Chevy, when you die, you leave either one to me, I'd be real happy.
Yeah.
But,
And when you think of classic cars, 57 Chevy always comes up right away, you know.
right.
One of those cars.
That's a sweet little Model A.
Yeah. Here's the original definition of a short wheelbase.
Yeah, I guess it is. To wheel it around the shop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, what year is that Willie's Jeep?
Bob, what year is that Jeep? Do you remember? He researches all of them.
48.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real old. I know how old that is. Yeah, I was born same day.
I think you're in a little better shape, but you know.
So that's not a runner. At this time, I can see through the grill.
Just a
Yeah, it's missing a little bit in there. Just a little.
I mean, we'll fit on a 99 Jeep Cherokee drivetrain though, so
A 99 Jeep Cherokee.
yeah, that's where the computer nowadays versus when we did cars in the 90s, you had to look everything up.
Right.
And now you Google it and it's like a little easier.
Very, very nice. 57 Chevy sedan delivery over there.
Yeah. Yeah. A little bit rusty.
Okay, the man must know vehicles if he knows that's a sedan delivery.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, you
Well, he's
can.
into the Chevys, 5, 6, and 7 Chevy, so that would make sense.
It looks like it might have come from another part of the country. Have you checked the VIN?
I mean, the VIN's on the door. Actually, somebody wanted us to take a picture of this VIN. Did you see the email?
No.
Yeah. I should probably do that.
It's from Norwood. The
Norwood?
Norwood, Ohio vehicle. Yeah.
I thought I had the van on this.
I think you probably do, Bob, and help me car.
Send it to me.
I am.
But it's a real delivery. The VIN starts with a D.
Yeah.
But it also starts with a D, not a V, so it was a 6-cylinder one.
Okay.
I swear people read about 1/5 of an ad.
Oh boy, yeah.
52 Pontiac or hardtop.
Yeah, with a sun visor.
A big visor,
Yeah.
skirts.
Oh yeah,
They had some fancy trim on them compared to the Chevys.
right. That's got tinted glass too.
Yeah.
It's probably a southern car with tinted glass.
Yeah, I got it out of Arkansas.
Uh-huh.
To me, I can see this being an ultimate lowrider or whatever.
Yeah. It's a mid-60s
Yeah,
Fairlane, huh?
yeah. Ford van, station wagon.
Wagon, yeah.
Other cars, we get them with parts laying everywhere.
Yeah, right. It's pretty decent shape, isn't it?
Not bad. I mean, the sun down south always gets the dash, the interior.
Right.
This one, the seats are not bad for original.
I know it. Yeah. It's even got the cover for the spare tire well back there.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes pretty nice on the car.
Country sedan, do you happen to know if the 352 is still in it?
It is.
It is.
Yes. Yes, it is.
That's a nice patinaed car to make into a cruiser.
Something we sell for $2,200.
Really?
Yeah.
2,200.
Yeah.
I mean,
You got a good starting point, I think.
yeah, absolutely.
All the trim is there and stuff.
Yeah, with the roof rack too. Yeah.
And I think it's even got a flag, I mean a stick. Hey, when we went to Six Flags, I'm sure with a bunch of kids.
That's right, a family car.
Yeah. Model 51. Probably weighs 5,000 to 6,000 pounds.
1946 Buick.
Body lines go right down into the doors.
Yes. So you know what I saw yesterday? In
Fender skirt.
yeah,
What did you see yesterday?
in Joe's yard.
Yeah.
He's got a 46 Buick fastback 2-door.
stock.
Yeah. Now, what will they sell a car like that for? Do you know?
I didn't ask for that one. You know, the thing is, if you were to call them and tell them you met me, I was here today, and you've got a 46 Buick 4-door that's complete drivetrain, maybe you could work something out where you could have a two-car sale.
Yeah.
So somebody could restore the 2-door using this one.
Yeah.
You know.
I got a 41 Buick over there. That fastback.
The fastback, yeah.
It's coming from Alabama next Saturday on it. See if I leave my gate open, what happens?
Oh, yeah. Can't help it. Nice looking 58 Ford.
Yeah. They must be colorblind. The guy I got it from, his buddy owned an engine shop and he's going to retire, so he gave us 10 motors to build, but I think that's a Chevy color, not a Ford color. It is a 292.
A 292, uh-huh.
Yeah. This car is absolutely rust-free in the trunk. It's got a little bit of rust right there, but the interior's nice in it. Motor's rebuilt.
Yeah, it's sweet.
This is something we sell for $6,000 and it's an old car.
6,000.
Yeah.
Boy, there's very few 58 Fords on the road too.
Yeah. Yeah, you usually see a 58 T-Bird if anything.
Yeah, right. Right.
It's got the tail lights that stick out. On the hood or not, that's a grill too. I don't know if you wanted the gas signs out front or not.
Oh, the Beatles, the grill, yeah.
Yeah, it's a charred up barbecue pit. Yeah, here we go. 53 Studebaker.
We were in a yard last year in Albuquerque. The gentleman had one of those Studebakers on a rotisserie.
Yeah.
And they were custom building it with air releases from under the car coming up behind the back window so they could make speed records without lifting the rear end up. It was quite a project.
It's amazing what people can do and will do and do.
So this is a really nicely done 67 Chevrolet.
It's original 327, 4-barrel, 4-bolt main, turbo 400 transmission, 12-bolt rear end, all factory.
With rally wheels?
Yeah.
Like those fatties on the back, huh?
Oh yeah, 50s on the back, 60s on the front, they'll hot rod look or whatever.
Right. Is this something that you have restored to sell, or?
I bought this one from a friend of mine.
Oh.
And we're selling it right now, $19,500. And I think, you can't do one for that.
Yeah, it's got a lot of nice new looking stuff in there, and this is an AC vehicle.
Yeah, it was originally AC.
Right.
I'm not sure why they don't hook it back up though.
Sweet looking ride.
Yeah, there's no one. I just sold this to a buddy of mine.
So that one's sold.
Yeah, I paid 15. He buys about 130 cars a year from me, so I sold it to him for 15 grand. What I paid for it.
Oh, okay.
One of those deals.
So what year is this sold international here, Jim?
1960.
60.
Got it from a friend of mine, Johnny, and he named it Big Ugly, and I kind of like the name, Big Ugly. So we're looking at putting it on a Z71 drivetrain, taking the body and putting on a modern 4-wheel drive drivetrain and fixing up Big Ugly and putting it on the road.
Then you might want to contact one of my sponsors that's just doing a show with us right now, who manufactures what's called an easy chassis swap.
Okay.
Making kits for antique trucks to go on modern chassis.
Okay.
Easy chassis swap.
Easy chassis
And
swap.
he's out of Minnesota.
Okay.
He sells them all over the world, and when we were with him a year ago this weekend, he sold his 1,000th kit and went to Australia.
Cool. All right, excellent.
So that, I don't know if he has one for an international, but if he has all the specs,
Yeah, he can make one probably.
he'd make one. Yeah, and you tell him what modern chassis, like the Z71, you'd like to put it on.
Cool.
And that's what he does. He's an engineer.
Yeah, well.
So is that about a 56 or 5 Chrysler right there?
1956 Chrysler Windsor.
Yeah.
It is. Pretty straight old body lines on it. Nice original car. Let me show you something with the brakes on here. Must be one of the first power brake systems. It looks more like an accordion. check that deal out. Different kind of a brake booster, isn't it?
I guess.
Wow.
It's got the power steering pump off the back of the generator.
Yeah, yeah,
Kind of like Chevrolet picked up in
Yeah.
55.
yeah.
So this must be an old Hemi, or is it? No, no, it's not. No. It's an accordion vacuum boost.
Yeah, it's definitely different. And I got a Rambler back there you got to look at because it's got a Continental kit. How many Rambler, four-door Ramblers have you seen with a Continental kit?
I was like, honey, he has the Rambler.
Yeah, a Rambler with a Continental kit though. I mean, it ain't
This,
just a Rambler.
this is a 59?
59, 60, I believe, something like that.
Yeah.
We got a parts car coming for it with all the trim. But is that different?
See, I haven't even seen this one.
Yeah?
A Rambler with a Continental kit. Amazing.
It's okay. Well, they own a 57 two-door hardtop. So they might. You know, you never know.
Yeah, no, you don't. Dusty. We just got it in. We got to do some washing and cleaning on it. Getting it back on the road again. It's been sitting for about 10 years in a garage.
A 30 Model A pickup.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just was somebody's toy from years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to open the door there, the interior's pretty nice in here. It needs to be cleaned. We just got it in here. Bird stains here and there or something.
That's a sweet looking ride.
Yeah, yeah, and the box is nice on the door, shut good.
I can see that.
A unique,
When I was a little kid, I used to ride in a 30 Model A pickup with
yeah,
the husband of a lady who babysat me when I was
That's-
real little.
yeah.
Yeah,
But hey, you still remember it, you know?
absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's what people love about my show.
Yeah.
We go back in
Memory.
time,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Neat
You
hood on
know
it.
that was against the law to ride in the back of a pickup.
Yeah, now if you get a car seat, and, you know.
And the grouse on the grouse on the hood hood
Yeah,
ornament there.
yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. They all sat in the building for like 10 years.
Oh,
Got to get them to run. But that car, we washed it. I mean, you could hardly tell it was yellow when we bought it. And now we just got to get it running.
a 72 Super Beetle.
Super Beetle, yeah, whatever moonroof.
So did the Super Beetle have the automatic transmission?
No, they were a standard. The spare tire in these was
Now in 72 they had the gas gauge by then.
they had what?
They had the gas gauge in the dash by then.
Yeah.
I remember these when they didn't have a gas gauge.
Oh, really?
My dad had one. If it ran out of gas, you had to flip a lever on the floor and give you another quart
The
to
spare
get.
tires were flat in these cars. Yeah, the other ones were at an angle.
Yep. Yep. My dad bought a 59 Beetle
Yeah.
when I was 9,
Yeah.
and there were so few on the road. When you saw somebody else,
Yeah,
when you
back
waved
then,
to each
yeah.
other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a sweet little ride.
Yeah. It's a rust-free vehicle. It's been painted once before. Something like this will sell for like $7 grand, $7,500.
That sounds pretty reasonable for one that pretty.
You want something that runs and drives that
Yeah.
is not embarrassing to be seen. You know.
True.
Which way you
What
want?
year is that F100 right there?
It's an F250, believe it or not.
Oh,
it's a 3/4 ton.
Oh, okay.
1956.
I thought I
What's wild is
recognized.
they were F100s, like you said, but in this, instead of being an F200, it's got right on the hood F250, which is weird because they were like in the hundreds, not the 150s, you know.
Right.
8 lug wheels.
Oh yeah. Okay. There you go. 3/4 ton capacity.
Yeah.
There you go. I got it.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell from head on.
Yeah. No, I understand. I understand.
And it's-
Most of them were F100s, you know.
Right.
But this F250 back then, first I had to see the emblem.
All right. Now you told me your birth date was 1960, and that's what that LeSabre is, right?
Yes. Yes.
So that's got a special place in your heart for the future, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, fuel injected 350. And something a guy can drive, but you have the old look and
Right.
probably turquoise and white or blue and white will two-tone it.
Yeah. So you're not looking at the patina on that as
No.
valuable.
No.
Yeah, you're looking at a lot of work.
Yeah,
Fix-
no, I want it to look more like it did it coming off the showroom in 1960, but drive like a 2020.
Right.
You know, and it needs some work. That's the challenge.
I don't even see any cracked glass.
The windshield.
Oh, it
I
is?
think it does on this one.
Oh, yeah. Now, how do you go about finding a windshield for kind of a rare vehicle like this?
We will look.
Oh, okay.
I got a lady with a glass shop. I'll go to her first, and then it's the internet, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And it's probably pay what you pay when you find one.
Yes, I
But
guess.
It's called the flat top with the wraparound back window, and
Right.
I just think it's got
Oh,
style.
it does.
The front end is very unique looking on it too.
They absolutely do.
You know.
Yep.
Put it this way: if you're pulling a nightclub, a parking lot, wherever with this thing, you can have a new Mustang, new Mercedes, and people are going to look at this more than
That's right.
you know, it'll stand out. Good or
Uh-huh.
you know.
So I'm just going to kind of do a pan of
Yeah,
the list. And there's a nice little Fairlane. 64? 3?
Yeah, I think it's a 61 or 2 if I remember right. But this car sat for 40 years in one spot. Besides the gas tank rotting out, the body's nice on it.
Uh-huh.
It didn't really rust, where some of them were rust sitting.
Right.
But
Right.
it's a straight old car.
To have a little 260 in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 4 doors now are a lot more common because 2 doors are hard to find or more
Right.
expensive.
Right.
So when do you go back to Connecticut?
I'm going back Wednesday.
Okay.
Tomorrow, let's see, today's Father's Day, so I'm spending it with my wife. Tomorrow she has to work, so I'll be working on editing from yesterday and today. And then Tuesday, which is her birthday, we're driving to Alvin. Our foster son, who grew up with us, lives in Alvin. He's retired from the Coast Guard.
Cool.
We're going to go visit him and his wife.
Where do you live in Connecticut?
We live on the Rhode Island side, halfway up the state.
Okay.
So we can be in Rhode Island in 20 minutes, Massachusetts in an hour,
Yeah.
Boston or New York City in 2 hours, either way.
If I'm 20 hours from Boston or New York City, I'm okay. And Chicago. I just don't like the cities. It's me. I used to drive truck in the 80s. And
Oh, okay.
That's
Right. Let's see, a 57.
I think that's a Falcon for sure, if I'm not mistaken. That's a 2-door hardtop.
Yeah.
Big Chrysler station wagon with beveled back windows.
So that's only got a 6-cylinder in it.
That one does, yeah.
Yeah.
4-lug wheels.
4 lugs.
Yep. Dead giveaway.
Yep.
You know people on the East Coast that are into old cars?
Well, actually, people all over love old cars.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You know, and it's not geographic.
Yeah,
It's
so
age.
Yes, it's every, yeah.
It's age more than anything.
Yeah. Hang around till August if you.
No, the whole thing is those clouds, my job is to cover that camera if it rains.
Get the camera.
Let me tell you, I have walked through salvage yards, so I've gotten drenched. But the camera was dry.
But that's a good woman. That's a good woman. I like it.
Is that a locked 2-door wagon?
Yeah, Studebaker Lark, yes. Yeah, but I think around the 1960, give or take. '48 Pontiac right next to you.
Right. That kind of a clean looking square body pickup, is that an 86, 80 something?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, which they're becoming popular too now.
Oh, they sure are.
Especially the shorties.
Especially the 4-wheel drive chassis.
Yeah. Yeah, filming when we were working on a TV show is one thing, but then I had to sit in that room with them and do the editing with it. And I got we came out with a 2-minute promo.
Wasn't dressed out like that.
Yeah.
And so I've never forgotten it.
I got you.
So Jim said this was a 1941.
Yes.
That's the same body they made in 46 because they hadn't retooled everything yet.
You know, I think you're right. Yeah, yeah.
In
that makes
46,
sense.
they didn't have anything to
They
retool.
came out with exactly the same. They just cranked up the lines
Yeah,
again.
and they just
You're right.
made little changes. In fact, in 46, if you offered a brand new car, they delivered it with no bumpers because they didn't have them made yet.
Oh wow.
You had to wait to get your bumpers. Or they put a wood one on to help you protect the tin.
That's Benny. He's
Well, I guess the only other thing I'd like to look at, Jim, is you were telling Renee about this little VW Beetle.
Yeah.
It's more than it appears to be, huh?
Yeah. It's
You got a front half and a back half.
there's where you sit and you wait for your barbecue to cook.
And there's your barbecue.
Yeah. Needles come in many shapes and forms.
That's cute.
Yeah.
And it became yard art.
Yeah.
Look at that cloud coming. Well, it looks like we've walked the yard, Jim. We're not.
I think you have.
We're not going to get wet anyway.
Say you like old cars, you say you like old trucks. If you've been looking for one and you've had no luck, well, come along with us, a trip down memory lane. On a walkabout, you'll be glad that you came. Say you like old cars, you say you like old trucks. If you've been looking for one and you've had no luck, well, come along with us, a trip down memory lane. On a walkabout, you'll be glad that you came.